Hey you, yeah you who clicked on this video. Thanks for giving our channel a shot. And if you will, please do us the honor of watching the video all the way through. Appreciate it. Now onto the video. Hello, fellow 8-bit heroes. Been a while since we got together. Had some health issues, had some other things going on, some life issues, but everything's taken care of now. So we're going to get back to the business of talking about this dumpster fire that we call pop culture and seeing if we can see our way out of this hellscape. So with that being said, we're going to get to the first video that I owe you guys, and that is the non-woke series of Q1 of 2025. Now we got 5 here today, so we're not going to waste any time. So at number 5, we have Shifting Gears. Shifting Gears is an American television sitcom created by Julie Thacker Scully and Mike Scully for ABC through 20th Television. It stars Tim Allen, Kat Dennings, Sean William Scott, Daryl Chill Mitchell, Maxwell Simpkins, and Barrett Margolis. Tim Allen, still mourning the death of his wife, a gruff widower who runs an auto restoration shop, reluctantly takes in his estranged daughter, and his 2 grandchildren. It premiered on ABC on January 8th, 2025. And it is hilarious. So basically what you got here is Tim Allen's character, who is representing old school parenting, and his daughter, who comes back to live with him after basically leaving the family after her mother's passing. And she has arrived with her 2 children. Now, what makes this show special is that it's basically a comparison between old school parenting and new school helicopter parenting. Old school obviously being represented by Tim Allen's character, and the helicopter parent being Kat Dennings. And basically they get to put their parenting styles up against each other and see which is best. It also covers the relationships between fathers and daughters, and between the choices that we make when we're young and dumb and the choices and paths that our parents wanted for us, and how to reconcile those 2 things. So this is a really cool series. It's hilarious. It's done in an old school way as far as sitcoms are concerned. And I like that they aren't really hitting you over the head with a bunch of today's topics that don't pertain to parenting. It's mostly just these 2 characters and their different style of doing things just going head to head, and it is hilarious, like I said before. So if you are to watch it, you can watch it on Hulu. And it has also been renewed for a 2nd season. So if you enjoy it, don't worry about it being canceled or anything, because it does have a 2nd season coming up. Now, let's get to number 4. Number 4 is Sakamoto Days. Sakamoto Days is a Japanese anime and manga series. The story revolves around Taro Sakamoto, a retired legendary hitman who has settled into a quiet, mundane life as a family man. However, his peaceful life is disrupted when former enemies and colleagues from his hitman days come seeking revenge. To protect his family and loved ones, Sakamoto must use his exceptional combat skills to face off against a variety of adversaries while trying to maintain his ordinary facade. Alright, so this is a mixture of action and comedy. It is hilarious, but the action and the animation are also top notch. I enjoy all the characters. And if you're thinking that this is just some overly violent type series, you'd be wrong. I'm not going to spoil it or how Mr. Sakamoto deals with his enemies, but needless to say, you'll enjoy it. So if you enjoy anime, or you're just curious about anime, I say give this a shot. You will not be disappointed. Next, let's get to number 3, Paradise. Set in a city in an underground bunker in Colorado, 3 years after a doomsday event, the series follows United States Secret Service agent Xavier Collins as he seeks to discover the truth behind the killing of the President of the United States. As Xavier comes under suspicion for President Bradford's death, he searches for answers about what really happened and is unsure whom he can trust, as questions lead to many more shocking revelations. Okay, so this series is starring Sterling K. Brown, And it does a lot of different things that I really enjoy. So number one, it definitely deals with the idea of what would happen if you took a bunch of American citizens and put them in an underground bunker that is supposed to simulate life in America. Number two is that it takes one of the tropes that most of us cannot stand, and that's the girl boss trope, and it flips it on its head, and it is so interesting to see. Sterling K. Brown puts out a great performance in this, and I just really enjoyed this series just from a thought perspective. But who really steals the show, like who's just great, is the gentleman that plays President Bradford. I mean, he is awesome. You'll know him from the Fox X-Men series that he played Cyclops. But give it a watch. Like I say, you won't be disappointed on this one. I enjoyed it. I actually had to binge this. That's how interesting it was and how it grabbed me. So let me know what you thought about this one. Okay, number two. Number two is Newtopia. A couple who have recently broken up attempt to reunite following the emergence of a zombie outbreak that overtakes South Korea. Okay, now this one is interesting. So this is a zombie, basically, how do I even put this? It's a post-apocalyptic K-drama / comedy, and it is hilarious. I mean, it doesn't take itself too seriously, but at the same time, it's a cute little story, and you'll really enjoy it. It's actually about a soldier and his engineer girlfriend and how they are having problems communicating with one another, being that one is in the military, and how this all comes to a head all up until the zombie apocalypse happens, and they kind of realize that, that they want to be with each other rather than dying alone. So definitely give it a watch. Even if you're not into K-dramas, I'm not. This one is actually really good and really worth a watch. So let me know what you guys think. All right, now we're going to get to number one. Number one is Dope Thief on Apple TV Plus. Dope Thief is about two Philadelphia friends who pose as DEA agents to rob drug dealers, and them facing the consequences of their actions when they steal from an organized narcotics operation under the surveillance of the actual DEA. Now, this show, oh my God. So this show stars Brian Tyree Henry. You might remember him from the Godzilla movies, the newer ones. He was also in the show Atlanta. He played Paperboy, and he was the voice of Megatron in Transformers 1. And this show was really refreshing. I did not expect this to even make the list, but I watched it and oh my goodness, it's got a really clever story. The characters are great. The acting is wonderful. And it's diverse in a way that you would not expect this type of story to be diverse. Not in like the, there's a bunch of black people in. No, it's diverse in a way that there are people of all different races in the story, but it works because of where it is. It's mostly set in Philadelphia, and I love the chemistry here. The actress that played Janeway in Star Trek was fantastic in this. She plays Brian Tyree Henry's mother, and she's such a great actress. Ving Rhames is in this. There's a lot of people that you would not expect to be in this type of series and it's a limited series. I don't think there's ever going to be a season 2 based on how it ended, but it's great. If you're a fan of series like Narcos or Snowfall, or if you like crime dramas like Law and Order and stuff like that, this was a really, really good series, and I actually can't recommend it enough. It really got me hooked from the first episode, and it doesn't let go. So it's great. These were the top 5, guys. You let me know what you think of these in the comments. I actually had a hard time with these because there were so few series to choose from this quarter, but hey, it worked out. We got 5 of them. So like I say, give me a shout. Let me know what you thought about these series, and we'll have another video for Q2 coming very soon. With that being said, we'll see you on the next one. 8-Bit Heroes out. Peace. If you'd like to get a shout out on the channel, then hit that like button, maybe share it with a couple of friends, and do us the biggest honor of all, and subscribe to the channel so you can join the 8-Bit Heroes family. And while you're at it, hit that bell icon so you can be notified when our new videos come out.